From Oracle Park in San Francisco, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Logan Webb.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. He goes down looking. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. Profar, an all-star a season ago, batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. 1 out, bases empty. Tied him up inside with that one.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In plenty of time to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. And another ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
(3-1) is on the way. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lee right there to make the grab. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
And now, Jung-Hoon Lee. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and starting in this one, Ryan Wu.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
That clips the zone, and we're underway. Oh, and 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one hammered center field. Hauls it in, 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's Mark Vientos. First pitch swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta, towing the slab in today's game, Kodai Senga. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the 1st, and now here's the veteran DH, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
Damn.
That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. That misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt. Alvarez down to first with it. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Fast forward to 2022 for Julio Rodriguez to win the rookie swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. And that one got a piece of him.
He was only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Taylor snags it, and that's the inning. Back at Truist Park, top of the 2nd. Here's Jesse Winker. Wu back to work. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Fought off foul. Winker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch downstairs. 1-2 the count.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
1-2 here. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jeff McNeil stands in. A little bit low. Man at first, 1 away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Righty delivers. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
First and second, 2 down. Back to the mound. He's got it. To first, that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Luke Raley. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
That one inside, and the count is 1-1. Just missed.
Ball, that's in.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Helpful.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That is good. The first baseman.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Senga checks on first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone.
Good Lord, gigantism.
And it ties it up. It's 2-2. So up next, J.P. Crawford. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one hit to first. And it goes just foul. 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
And now here is Leo Rivas. That clips the corner. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Went
One
with the
ball,
sweeper, but
2
it
strikes.
misses. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field. Nimmo running hard to get it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Juan Soto now.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Rodriguez racing after it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's down and in.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw over to Tellez. That's out number 3. Back here in Atlanta, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off left side. On the ground right side. McNeil gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Clips the corner, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. It has the distance gone. So he goes yard to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Inside. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. And it's strike 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park. Start of the 4th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Mark Vientos. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that drops in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Crawford throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So now here's the DH, Jesse Winker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And a swing and a miss there. Chris, we were excited to
0-1's
watch
the
him
count.
pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Luke Raley. Ball one there.
Well, these Mariners did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Backed off the plate that time. Ground ball right side. McNeil tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Rowdy Tellez. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford, went down on strikes his first time through.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Ground ball, Alonso takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Wu back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him swinging. Tyrone Taylor will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Check swing, called strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. Rivas. That ends the frame. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ben Williamson. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jose Butto.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. And another ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So up next, Leo Rivas. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is the count.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone.
Good Lord, gigantism.
All muscle to center field. It's 5-3. 1 down. Now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. On the mound now, Danny Young.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second. Got him looking. 2 out. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. That one hit to right. Soto gets under it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, all set. For the top of the 6th. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for the man. Number 52. Colin Snyder.
Outside low, ball 1. Snyder, a 6'4" righty, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Arozarena on his horse and makes the grab, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Got him. And there's 2 away. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th inning, and now for Seattle, Luke Raley. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
That hit him.
You got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. Rowdy Tellez up next for the Mariners.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
0-1's the count.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Here goes the runner. Swinging a foul straight back. Raley on at first. Nobody out. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. Again to first. And this time he gets him. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
New pitcher on now, Max Kranick.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, the batter now, Ben Williamson. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
That to right. Soto grabs it on the run. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one in there across the letters.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here's Jeff McNeil. A strikeout and a walk.
McNeil. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 64, JC
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next offering is in for a strike. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that skips in the dirt.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Runner on the go again. Bunt attempt misses. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. First pitch just misses. Winker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Leo Rivas. That one missed.
Counts 1-0.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Three balls, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Polanco in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Rodriguez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
So man aboard, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Stanek.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And downstairs. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Next to hit, Randy Arozarena. And the slider just misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball. And
he'll do it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Legumina back to work. On the ground, right side. Boots it. Gets off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5. Pete Alonso. The next to hit.
Number 46.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The count.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Arozarena going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Slider right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is a
swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta. And now Luke Raley. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Triple digits on that last pitch. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. To the right side. And that chance handled. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Hit in the air left field. Nimmo ranging after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
A couple of singles back to back. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
Edwin Diaz.
Stepping in, Leo Rivas. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
That one inside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. We go to the 9th, and now Jesse Winker.
The designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Caught him looking for the K. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Thornton, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Foul ball there. That one misses, and it's 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Thornton is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
6-5 the final here today.